be very difficult arcs in play. But yes, Gurus makes a good point in chat. Sticking with your main ship is quite good when you're beginning in competitive. That's a very, very good observation there. However, we'll continue that thought in just a moment as we are in the lobby. Start that timer. I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number one is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Mobula. Looks like it's the same as last match. We got the Gatling up top, double Artemis bottom, Banshee side. Ship number two is the Drovani. It is a galleon piloted by Saldus Bucket. Short side, we've got Huacha Caro. Long side, we've got Lumber Huacha with a Gatling and a Flare. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is the Dragon's Rage, piloted by Zidian. You got a double side cannonade and a front Huacha. Ship number 4, the George W. Bush, piloted by Narayan. You got a front Caro and a double side Caro.
Indeed.
A lot of balloon popping.
Yes, lots of balloon popping. And like I said before, lots of balloon popping might come into play here. And it might actually be advantageous for them if they can get close enough. They need to have height, and they need to have the right approach angle. If they can get both of those, they can absolutely devastate the red side. However, they need to have both in their favor. If they don't, then they're going to have some problems against this red side. Drovani, let's actually take a quick look here and see if any hydro's in play. No hydro. The Galleon has no shoot vent. Excuse me, I keep saying shoot vent. They have no drogue shoot. They have no drogue shoot. Neither, no, the Reborn does. The Drovani does not. We'll have to see if that is a good choice or not.
I try staying away from all this cover, you know.
Yeah.
Open lines.
Yeah,
so
I don't
kind
know.
Of puzzled by this.
Yeah, I don't know what the Drovani's doing here. They're a little too close to the ribs here for my liking. However, oh, here we go. First watch it comes out. Zedion is moving in with the Dragon's Rage, picking up a couple guns. Looks like they're going to try to ram the balloon. They do so. And using it to basically bump themselves upward. A good job right there by the ram, with the ram by Zedion, getting the George W. Bush into position. Reborn doing its best to attempt to get position themselves. However, they have been hull broken. Huacha coming into play. Yes, a very good Huacha. This is not the position that Blue wanted to be in. They are too high.
Oh, those flares ringing out on Dragon's Range.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a problem.
They are too high. Now the Dragon's Rage now too low as the George W. Bush has been singled out. They are hull broken. However, they have gotten themselves in a Goomba position on the Drovani. That could be good for them. Now they've bumped them out of the way. They've got a 1v1 problem, though. They've got the back of the Reborn.
Oh, that's going to be bad for George W. Bush.
Yeah, they're trying to tar. They're trying to get them out of the equation. They do get a good tar in there, though. They pick up a couple guns. They only pick up side guns, though.
Dropping on that Galleon's broadside.
Yeah, they're picking up side guns only. That's not going to help them much, considering they're not shooting those side guns much. And there goes the Galleon. Huacha, not very effective. The Dragon's Rage, however, has been hull broken. If I had to guess, though, Dragon's Rage may be the first blood here. Drovani, however, staying on top of the GW Bush. Reborn content to poke away at the Dragon's Rage. And Reborn, are they going to change target? They are going to change target to the GW Bush. They are just basically passing off targets one by one. And George W. Bush has been hull broken. Bad ram. That may have been a desperation ram to set up the tar. And indeed, there goes the tar. They're not going to pick up anything. No, they're already on both sides of the tar, so that's not going to really do anything. However, Dragon's Rage back into play. GW Bush is hull broken, and they are down 1-0 in favor of Dmitri's Angels. Dragon's Rage in a very bad spot now.
There's no way to escape from that.
Actually, they may be able to escape. The Drovani does not have that long side on the Dragon's Rage yet.
But you got a double art on the bottom.
Double art on the bottom if they can hit those. But they do not hit them. They do not hit the shots.
Ooh, bounce on terrain.
Yeah, but they're okay. They got out. The Galleon did not get that long-range sight on them in time. That's why they were able to escape.
But although Blue in a big disadvantage second engagement.
Yeah, considering the perma-hull of the Dragon's Rage, this could actually turn into Red's favor. Dragon's Rage has to be very, very cautious going into the next engagement. In fact, I would dare say, is it worse? Right? Is it worse for them to have lived? Because GW Bush could now eat a death here to be 3-0 if Dragon's Rage just takes any armor break whatsoever. I don't know. I think you might want to go ahead and just suicide at this point if you're Dragon's Rage. This is decision time here. This could be a match-deciding decision. And it's only 1-0.
Well, Zidian's a very experienced pilot, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing with that.
Yeah, I mean, this is... They're going to have to use the GW Bush a lot to get that engagement, and if they eat any hull break, like I said before, if they eat any hull break, kiss them goodbye. It's 2-0. It looks like they're going to play it. They're going to play it out. They're not going to go for the suicide. Zedion's going to actually push. Oh, he is going to push right now. Here we go. He's looking to push. He's going through the ribs. And it looks like both fish are looking to engage. Right now, looks like the galleon is lining up the Dragon's Rage.
Ooh, a good Hawacha there.
Good Hawacha by the goldfish, not so much by the galleon. Looks like, oh, Reborn ramming the GW Bush. Giovanni losing the balloon, GW Bush losing hull. And let's see, Reborn kept everything. And they've got good position on the GW Bush. They've got that Gatling squarely on the heavy Caro. GW Bush trying to put out a tar to block the sight of the Giovanni. Not a great tar, but not a bad one. Oh, an unfortunate ram right there on the top of the Reborn. 2-0 in favor of red. That's the one hull break that we were talking about before. That one unfortunate ram break is going to do that. GW Bush is in a bad spot with a low balloon, low armor, and there goes the balloon, and no place to hide. I would say that's going to be 3-0 very shortly. They're going to bounce. There's the bounce. Reborn has decided, you know what? No, 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 you are not getting away, GW Bush. They're going to chase.
That engagement opened up really well. Just turned so fast.
Oh, Reborn's backing off. They're going to do the same thing again. They're going to do the same thing again, letting the GW Bush escape. A great tactical decision by the Reborn, basically trying to prey on the inexperience here in SCS of the GW Bush. I like this call. This is a very, very savvy maneuver by Dmitri's Angels. Just letting them...
They have to make up after last match.
Yeah, this is very, very savvy. I like the call. Let them get a little closer and then drop the hammer. Make the Dragon's Rage engage. That's a very good call. Yeah, Lord Admiral Obvious basically saying the same thing. I wonder if they let him escape for the same reason. And that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking they let him escape specifically to set up the exact same play. Prey on the inexperience of the blenderfish in play here. Prey on his inexperience in SCS and see what happens. It worked the first time. Why not a second time? And now they are going with Lumbers on the GW Bush and Zedion. Zedion, however, too smart to fall for that trap. It looks like he is going to stay back. No, actually, he is going to push up a little bit.
I am curious what those cabin shots, what they're saying.
I would love to be a fly on the wall right now between those two and figure out what they're trying to say. Are they actually looking to engage? Are they looking to play it safe? Are they looking to have the GW Bush be the... Oh, wait a minute. Both ships are actually turning for the Dragon's Rage. Oh, look, watch the galleon. He may be trying to bait the GW Bush in. Watch the galleon. In fact, he has baited the GW Bush in. That's what we were looking for. Can they get the Hawacha in play? They do not get the Hawacha in play. GW Bush with a good approach on the Reborn. A good idea executed. A good idea executed poorly, and the Reborn putting out. Oh, excuse me. Somebody's putting out tar. It's after Giovanni. Giovanni was putting out tar to shield for their ally. GW Bush not in a good spot. That was a poorly executed position by the Giovanni, though, setting up this engagement. Dragon's Rage has been hull broken, though. Looks like they are recovering from it, the red side. This is where experience comes into play. When things don't go perfectly, what do? And Dmitri's Angels showing exactly what to do when things don't go exactly your way. Still not a scratch on either red ship. And that is the downside to going very heavily invested into balloons, into balloon popping. When you've got nothing to strip armor. Yeah, when you've got nothing to strip armor,
you got
you're relying 5 carronades and a Hawacha. Yeah, can we basically? I mean, oh, flare goes out. But nothing affected by it. Hwacha goes out from the Dragon's Rage.
Ooh, what a whiff. That was not a good Hwacha.
No, it was not. However, might not matter as the Dragon's Rage. Oh, maybe it will matter. Dragon's Rage looking to potentially ram the Reborn. Nope, actually he's just looking to escape right now. Looks like he's trying to get the attention of the Drovani. And he has it. He has his undivided attention. But meanwhile, the Reborn about to pick off the GW Bush. Let's keep an eye on the action from above here. One Gat Strip should do it, and there it is. 3-0 red.
Ooh, Dragon's Rage really think about getting out of this situation.
Yeah, and a Dust Cloud has come in. That may be advantageous. That may be a very fortunate Dust Cloud for Dragon's Rage.
I think you mentioned that soft cover.
Yeah, they've got the soft cover, and yeah, very, very fortunate Dust Cloud right there by Dragon's Rage. They're going to get out of this with no chance for Red to pursue. In fact, they're just going to stay low and take pot shots, the Reborn. Meanwhile, the Drovani has decided to back up and just take pot shots with the Lumberjack. A smart decision right there. Dragon's Rage, very fortunate. However, they are hull broken, so it looks like pot shots are still going to go out. At this point, what's going to happen with the Blenderfish? Blenderfish spawns way out there.
Might be trying to get an attack angle?
Might be, but considering where the Dragon's Rage is, can they afford the time that they have to spend to make it happen? Meanwhile, Dragon's Rage stuck in a 1v2. GW Bush trying to haul it in there.
Ooh,
maybe too little, too late. Yeah, things do not look good for blue. It may be too little, too late. GW Bush trying to haul it in there, but it is going to be too little, too late. Dragon's Rage is about to go down.
GW Bush might get a kill on the mob here.
Oh, look at the Reborn using Hydro to escape the GW Bush's attack angle. That is just expertly done by the Reborn. That is why Dmitri's Angels are a multi-time SCS champion right there. Little subtle plays like that.
If I was a fish, I'd have just burned in there, not expecting that.
Yeah,
well done.
that was very well done by the Reborn. Just baiting the GW Bush into a full push and getting that Hydro in before they can even get a heavy Carol off. That was expertly done. I cannot say it enough. That was just that was this. These are the things when you're new to SCS or when you're relatively new to SCS. These are the small things that help determine champions. This is why Dmitri's Angels is where they're at, and this is where other teams aspire to be.
Oh, why is that fish engaging? It had such a nice hard cover.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate engagement. However, oh, I see what might happen here. They might try to use the ribs to shield themselves from the Drovani. However, yeah.
Oh.
And now they just shielded the Reborn from the Dragon's Rage's Hwacha. Yeah, things like that. Things like that are
very poorly executed.
Yeah, very poor execution right there. And things like this are what you have to learn from if you are on that Carafish. Decision making, when to charge, when to not. And Dragon's Rage looking to make something happen at this point. GW Bush just trying to hang on by a thread. They are not doing so right now, though. They're actually 2 Gatling bullets from going down. Meanwhile, the Dragon's Rage in a bad spot themselves. They've been hull broken. They're trying desperately at this point to do something, anything. They get the Hwacha on the Drovani, and they're hull broken once again. GW Bush in no position to assist.
A single hull break. That's just dead.
But I don't think they even care about the GW Bush at this point. Drovani and no, actually the Reborn is going in with the Banshees now. They're finally breaking out the Banshees on the Dragon's Rage. In fact, here comes the GW Bush. They're coming in from the flank. A ram right there on the tail of the Reborn. And that's going to pop a little bit of balloon right there. It's a full break right now on the Reborn's balloon. They finally get the balloon break they were looking for.
Ramon's aggressive with that hull armor.
He always is, yeah. GW Bush looking to Goomba. He gets the Goomba, but he kills himself on the Goomba.
Oh, way too aggressive.
Oh.
Way too aggressive.
5-0 in favor of Dmitri's Angels.
Oh, had he just waited a second, gotten Mallet on that armor.
Yep.
That could have changed the entire outcome of that.
Decision making. That's what it comes down to. Decision making and inexperience in SCS.